I'm a guitar teacher and I get to work with a lot of beginning students. I actually really like that level of student. Sometimes after they learn the basics, they sort of fade out and just go do their own thing, and that's fine. And sometimes all they need is a little beginning or a start, and then they can come back later. But I do have to have a sense of humor about it. So uh, getting people started on like a C major scale is pretty cool. The C major scale is just C, D, E, F, G, A, B, and C. And I kind of learned it more by sound. And then I'll say, what chord would that go with? And hopefully they'd say C major. But it could go with any chord really, but C major's the best one for the most obvious. That's what I'm fishing for. The most obvious answer. So C major. To be a little humorous, my students kind of sound like kind of the timing's a little random, or who knows, I mean, or they might miss a note, or it just has no context. So I thought I would get out my drum machine and maybe start a beat and play the scale up and down with a drum machine. It's something you could do. Is just if you get a metronome or a drum machine or a drum beat or something that keeps time, it's really going to be much more beneficial than just sort of free, kind of free time. Free time can be okay, but to start adhering to some sort of a grid of time is not a bad choice. I remember when I practiced and played in bands for a long time, when I first started using a drum machine, I really liked how tight it felt. And you could do a lot of things with this scale and timing. Of course, it's pretty much, unlimited. But if you did certain chords that would fit into the key of C, maybe like C, F, G, that'd be called the 1-4-5, because the first note in the key of C is C, so that's the 1. The fourth note is F, so that would be F chord. And the fifth note is G, so we call it 1, 4, 5. Let's see if I can play some chords with that. Kind of a weird version of La Bamba, maybe. So with that scale, you could, just for fun, those are in the scale, those notes from the riff from La Bamba. And somebody did ask about that the other day. Just in case you're curious, it's a G, A, B, C. That's the first 4 notes. Then we got E, G. So it's G, A, B, C, E, G. Then an F, A, G. F, A, G. And then G, B, D, F, F, E, D. a scale, you can start to figure that stuff out. I'm going to crank up that drum machine a little bit. Let's just do that again. I'm not saying this is the right beat for the song, it's just an example. Just goofing around. But notice those notes are found in the chord. And we call that a root third fifth. A 1, 3, 5. Don't confuse that with a 1, 4, 5 chord progression. This is different. This is the chord formula. A 1, 3, 5. There's another 1, there's a 3. Here's a 5, and that's a 3. C, E, G, that's the chord formula. Root third fifth. And then it's like an F chord. F and A are found in the F chord, but they're still in the C major scale. Not making that up. Oops. Then a G note, which is found in the C scale, but it's also a chord tone for the G chord. And that's a little riff. G, B, D, F, F, E, D. The F would suggest a G7 chord. There's that F. But here, we're playing it lower. So, yeah, start with a scale. Get your timing, something to keep you steady and not, it's okay to play free time, but if you can't lock into a beat and feel that 1, 2, 3, 4 timing beat, you're always going to be on the outside looking in. So get into your metronome, drum machine, drum loops, or practice drums, or hire a drummer, or join a band, do band practice. But you'll really like it when your guitar music locks in with the drums. You can play in a key, so this would be C major, and you're going to throw in some chords. We can do some more C major stuff. I really enjoy doing it. And this is kind of beginning level stuff, but I'm forcing my students to play in time, and that really freaks them out. So that's what makes it kind of, even though this is really simple, as I say all the time, it's still hard to play right on the beat as you are asked to do. So that's where people kind of stress out when you add timing to this simple scale. So that's something you can work on gradually over time. All right, see ya.